afternoon. Hope you guys are doing really good. Sorry about yesterday. What a crazy day. I tell you what, guys, I'm gonna have to do a video on what is going on with this energy. I have to just sit down, astrologically figure this out. Everything's going on. Me being triggered, crazy videos, miscommunication, accidents, all kinds of drama. Even my dad never is late. He's been working at the same place for like 40 years. I don't know, just a very long time. And he ended up late for the first time ever because his phone was like taking on an Arizona time. Guys, I think something's going on with the satellites. I don't know. Something's going on with the moon. Something's going on with the satellites. A lot of crazy stuff going on. I'll have to do a video on that later. But anyways, today's a new day. Always ready for the new. And we're going to see what's been going on since your last communication. So it could have been any form of communication: in person, over the phone, texting, email, a letter, you know, whatever it was. I just kind of want to see what's been going on since you guys last communicated. So this is going to be a message for whoever needs it. It's a collective message. It's not for anyone specific. It's just for someone that needs to hear this most. All right. So Spirit, please guide and direct me through these cards over this relationship that is most prominently standing out. Someone that needs clarity. Someone that needs questions answered. Someone that needs to know what is the energy with this twin flame and divine soulmate relationship since last they spoke. What's been the deal? What's going on? Please guide and direct me, Spirit. All right, let's take a look at what's been going on with this person's mental state. What's been going on with your person since you guys last spoke, last communicated? What's been going on? What's on their mind? Okay. What's on their mind? All right. What's on this person's mind since last you spoke, last you communicated? All right. So the first couple cards I have are, I've screamed and had fits of rage over our connection. Now that could be good, that could be bad. I don't know how you feel about this person having fits of rage. It could be anger about you guys not being together, not getting along. It could be anger in the fact that they met you at all. All right. But personally, I think it's the first part. They're just angry about your situation. The next one here is, I despise others giving you the attention I know I should. My pride stands in the way. And this could be about someone's children. This could be about you. Somebody just despises other people giving attention to the children or giving attention to you. Okay? And they know they should step up and do more, but they're not. Okay? This person is not, because their pride gets in the way. Last, what's on their mind is, I recognize myself inside of you. So they mirror with you a lot. A lot of what's in them is in you. They see that and they notice that. So your person is aware that you guys have a lot of similarities, spiritually, emotionally, experience-wise, and etc. Tell me what else has been going on with this person's mind since the last communication. Cards, please direct me. Go into my thoughts, answer these questions. What's been going on since the last communication? What's been going on since the last communication? All right, well, I guess we got 4. Just wanted 3, but okay. Look, this one pops out. I feel you sending sexual energy my way, and it takes all of my self-control to not come ravage you. Oh my gosh. So since you guys have last spoken, this person has been feeling you sending those sexual vibes. If you're watching this and you're like, yeah, Steph, I have intentionally been feeling like I need to send sexual energy their way. I feel like I needed to start using this intention to send to them, to know I desire them, I want them, I feel them, I miss them. If you've been sending these signals, this person is definitely feeling them and picking them up, okay? What else is on their mind is, ooh, gummy bears, sweet results. I think mostly it's your sweetness. You've been very sweet, you've been very tender, you've been very kind, you've been very flexible, okay? You have really bent over backwards for this person. You've been, you know, very patient for a lot of you. And you've always been giving them a good disposition. You've always had a good disposition. And they miss how sweet you've been because they really haven't had that since you. You know, they've been kind of missing your sweet, kind energy. The next one here is letting go. They've been releasing a lot of different energy, releasing whatever does not serve them. Okay, this is very Eight of Cups. They've been walking away for self-love, and they've been letting go of everything that's just not helping their current situation. And to be honest, your person has been trying to let go of you because look how this is aligned. Let's just keep these aligned with the 4 cards because that seems to make sense. Okay? And I feel like sweet results goes with, I despise others giving you the attention I know I should, but my pride gets in the way. Sweet results. I feel that's connected. I feel like they hate the fact that you're being sweet to someone else. Okay? When it goes into I've screamed and had fits of rage over our connection, they try to let it go. I think they're frustrated with your connection. They don't like your connection. I don't know why. There's just something about your connection that does not make them happy. Okay? They're not okay with it. There's struggles and there's difficulties and they just can't deal with that. All right? I'm going to get more into that in a second here. But the next one, I recognize myself inside of you, is along with watching you. And because this person watches you, they see similarities. They may be watching you from afar, you know, watching social medias, watching you maybe on a YouTube channel, watching you on Facebook or Instagram or whatever you have. If you're like me and you don't really have any social media that you're on, they're just finding some other way to look back at your pictures or look back at videos or just thinking of you, keeping an eye on you spiritually, maybe even through tarot. And they just see so much alike. There's so much of themselves in you. And they realize that you guys are extremely made for each other. Okay? And I don't know why they're trying to escape that. They're trying to get away from your connection, but that's really what's happening here. The next one here is, I feel you sending sexual energy my way, and it takes all of my self-control not to come ravage you. The bottom of the deck here is childhood. And this is the energy of, I honestly think that they might want to make babies with you, or they get turned on making children with you, or you guys have a baby making kind of love. But I do feel like if you guys have had a child, they get turned on thinking about getting pregnant or you making them pregnant. That may be something that really turns them on. There's also a sexual energy about you being a very attractive parent. If you're already a mom or a dad, maybe you're a senior mom or dad, they get turned on at how responsible you are, how sexy you are around your children, and maybe even your grandchildren. They just, and they have some mommy issues or some daddy issues possibly. There may be an age difference also. For some people, you may be a little bit younger or a little bit older than them. But there is that connection. Sorry, I had to grab a different set of cards. So I honestly feel like you're probably going to know what the childhood energy is with, I just want to ravage you. But honestly, as an intuitive, I feel for 9 out of 10 of the people that it resonates with, it's going to be baby making love. For 1 or 2 of you who are older, it may be, okay, what is their childhood situation with me? Well, there's a big age gap. And they're really turned on by the age gap, whether you're older or younger, one or the other, someone's turned on by that age gap, and they like to play mommy or they like to play daddy or one or the other. But there's kind of a sexual kinkiness when it comes to that. And I do think the person I'm reading for has a lot of sexual fetishes, some kinky desires that not a lot of people carry with them. So this person definitely holds that energy, okay? And you'll know who it is. You'll know if that's your person or not. If your person acts like the Amish, it's probably not him or probably not her. You know what I mean? So yeah, this isn't for the Amish unless the Amish have those kinks too. I mean, I don't know. But anyways, let's go ahead and get some more messages. Spirit, please tell me what this person is thinking and what's on their mind since your last communication. Air energy. They have been thinking about communication with you. Like they've been thinking maybe I should reach out and communicate. They've been having a lot of remorse and guilt. 5 of Cups energy. You know, this whole thing screams Scorpio. 8 of Cups, 5 of Cups is like all the middle row here. All right. Then they have in and out. So they've been thinking about being in and out of your life, okay? And they realize that they can't give you what you deserve, but they can't leave you alone either. So there's just like, I'm sorry, I'm back and forth. I'm sorry, I'm in and out. And to be honest, sometimes they want you and sometimes they don't. All right? And I think you guys realize that. You're like, I know, I feel it. I feel it. Sometimes they desire me and want me back, and sometimes this person just wants to break up and separate and not talk. And so you guys feel back and forth, in and out. Why can't you make up your mind? To that there in a second, but let's get one more. What's on this person's mind since your last communication? I never thought I'd miss you like this. And they're so tired of this, okay? They're just so tired of your drama. They're so tired of the stress you guys have been put through lately. They're just like, I wish we didn't even have to deal with this. They want to come up for air. What's been on this person's mind since you've been gone and you last had communication? I love you. I want you. I regret lying to you. I hope that you can forgive me one day. We have a very confused little puppy on our hands. This person can't make up their mind if they're sorry and they want to be with you, or if they're just sorry they ever met you and they want to get the fuck out of this. This person feels like they're going a little bit crazy. with you, okay? They're not comfortable in your connection, which is why I think I've screamed and had fits of rage over this connection, because they just don't know how to deal with this at all. It's like, what is this? What is this collaboration of a mess? We have fuck off and twin flames. Wow. And this is pretty much fuck the twin flame journey, okay? So I definitely feel like this is a twin flame reading. We just went there. You know, if this is a karmic reading or a basic reading, it's not going to suit you. And most likely your comments are going to be, this isn't me, that's not us, this doesn't resonate. You know, this person loves me, we're in union, we started getting back together a couple weeks ago. We've been in bliss, we've been fucking every day. You know, then why are you watching tarot? And this is not your reading. You know? And I'm going to get more into it, but so far, since you guys last communicated, they don't want anything to do with this twin flame journey. Sorry, I don't want anything to do with it. I'm going crazy. I am screaming. I'm having rage. I'm trying to disconnect and let go of you and cut these ties, but I can't. I have remorse. I have guilt for trying to drop you. I have so much guilt trying to get away from you. I have guilt wanting you sexually, knowing that I'm not treating you right and I'm not in your life. Okay? I despise other people giving you what I should. I don't want to give this to you. And didn't I say Scorpio vibes were prominent? Scorpio vibes are prominent. We have the Death card. And we had Ace of Pentacles. So we have someone that's going through a death and transformation. It's pretty cliche, but it's the truth. Your person's getting rid of some kind of situation. I'll clarify what's going on in their situation in a minute. But they're getting rid of something. It's dying. It's dead. This past bullshit experience that you twin flames have had so far, it's changing this year, 21. You guys are supposed to come into some kind of a transformative new beginning. But to be honest, this person is pretty resistant about the change. All right? They do love you. They feel you, but they don't want to. Do you understand? Does that make sense to anyone? That they feel your connection and they miss you and they love you, but at the same time, they don't want this and they don't want you. I mean, that's frustrating to hear. It's very tough for you to swallow. And why do you think you guys are so frustrated? Why do you think they're frustrated and having fits of rage and screaming over this connection? They feel bad for not wanting you. They feel bad for trying to cut this off. And maybe it's reversed. Maybe you feel bad trying to cut them off. You know, maybe this is you sitting on my table. You don't want anything to do with this twin flame journey. You're ready to move on, you know? You can't stand seeing your person with somebody else, but at the same time, you know that you're not ready for this kind of a relationship and maybe you don't even want it. You know, so it could be either shoe, you know, just wherever the shoe fits for whoever's watching this. But that's the situation of this particular twin flame journey. I don't want this yet. I feel burdened to continue this journey. We're going to get into why, and we're going to get into what's going on with your person. But that's just the gist of it right now, okay? So they are very back and forth through all of this, and that makes you probably go crazy. Let's go ahead and see what's going on in your person's situation, okay? Spirit, what's going on in this person's situation? Okay, what's going on in their situation right now? What's going on at home with this person that I'm talking about? What's going on at home? What's going on with you since this last communication? What's going on? Show me what's going on since the last communication in your environment. All right. What's been going on since this last communication? What's been going on since this last communication? No, I think that's it. Bottom of the deck, God of Obstruction, Ganesha. Now this is Mula Nakshatra energy. This is Sagittarius energy, but this is very Mula Nakshatra. It's very Ketu. All right. Since you've been gone, this person has been dealing with change and destruction of their situation. It's very much like a tower. Okay, so this is very much, I feel like something is falling apart around me. I also see karma, okay, coming in, which is a karmic relationship, which is lots of arguments. Goddess of Strength, Mary Magdalene, very Leo energy. This person might be having some arguments here with a Leo or a Sag. The next one here is physical ailment and openness. The next one here is Thor, God of Action. Notice the rams. We have sacred sexuality. Hathor, goddess of love. And then boundaries. Since we've been moving in a few days to Sun in Aries, Vedic sidereal astrology, okay, this has been moving forward. And since the Sun gets closer and closer to a Mars-like sign, which is Aries, this person has been feeling some serious sexual turned-on vibes. Okay, that's really what that's all about. And this action is being taken with the sacred sexuality. This person has been, you know, touching themselves while thinking of you. Or you've been touching yourself while thinking of them. But there's definitely some sexual, I touch myself thinking of you energy. Excuse me. This person has also been having a lot of fights at home with friends or family or a lover. A lot of Leo vibes. They could be a Leo or they're dealing with one. We have here, I'm gathering the courage to reach out to you. I think there's a lot of fights, especially if somebody else knows about you. Somebody else has been prohibiting them and not wanting them to reach out to you. And I think there's been some arguments about communication between you and your person. So there's been somebody catching someone, maybe looking at a phone or being suspicious, asking questions. Even if they don't know you personally and they don't know about your situation, someone's been like, what are you doing? What are you up to? Why are you acting so weird? And so there's been a lot of back and forth with that energy. And they are just trying to get the courage to reach out and go against the person that's around them, kind of trying to block them from your guys' communication. The next one here is, I'm really missing you lately. Nostalgia. All right, that is so cute. So they're really just feeling bad. Okay, physical ailment, openness. I'm just feeling so bad about leaving you out in the open, leaving you hanging. You know, I feel terrible about it. My body, my back, my feet, my head, like there's just physical reactions towards letting you guys drop off the face of the earth without knowing what's happening next. This person has that guilt. And it's just, what am I doing? Why am I leaving this open? Why am I leaving them hanging? Why am I not replying? Why am I being so distant? You know, why do I wait so long to reply? Or why did I say that in the next, you know, in the last communication? They kind of felt like in your last communication, they just left you hanging on a cliff. So we have a cliffhanger. We have someone that feels there's unfinished business, and it really hurts them physically. It gets them literally physically in pain. All right. And then with the Thor and the sacred sexuality card, again, I feel there's a lot of sorry, but pleasing themselves, thinking of you. Sorry, it is what it is. And they feel dirty, and they feel bad, and they feel kind of beastie. They feel kind of like they're too much in their masculine energy, male or female, you know. They feel like they're in their masculine energy, and, you know, they shouldn't be thinking about fucking you like that, but they do. And they're just like, damn it, fuck, you know, why do I want this person so much? Why am I craving their body? Why am I craving their taste? Why am I craving their scent? Why am I craving their, you know, breast or their butt or their, you know, whatever it is. It's like, why am I craving that? You know, why am I craving that hammer from Thor's hammer? Why am I craving that hammer? You know, what the fuck? I should let this go. But that's what keeps them fucking happy. I mean, if they couldn't release thinking of you and find some joy in your connection, like it would be miserable. So the only joy they've been finding in your twin flame connection lately is fantasizing and in 5D, connecting to you sacred sexually, connecting to you, you know, in 5D. And if you want to know what that means for twin flames, it's really putting yourself in that person's space without being there. It's very much like an astral projection. And you can almost feel their body, see their body even spiritually, and touch them, feel them, all of that. So there's a lot of this sacred sexuality, which is a very 5D connection. And for them, it comes out of nowhere with Thor and this cracking of the hammer and the lightning. It's like action, and it's very fast, like a sword. It just hits them. They get a dirty thought while they're, you know, doing their personal connection with you. They get these dirty thoughts, and there you go. They don't want to stop. Thank you. Thank you for being my light in the dark. And that is the lightning. So they're thanking you for giving them some kind of joy and release in the stress of life and in the stress of this twin flame journey. Because I really don't see you saying no. Someone, even maybe it's them, one or the other, maybe both. Maybe it is both. But there's this energy of, I'm not going to say no. If I feel you coming on to me, I'm not going to say no. If I feel you wanting me and desiring me, I'm not going to say no. You know, if you want to come in my space and get intimate, you know, in a strange moment, okay. You know, and you guys just do it. And you feel it, and it's just like you feel the fire. You feel that fire inside of you for each other, and it's very real. And your body starts to react physically, okay, towards the other person from 5D. So your body is just reacting towards this deep connection. So that's kind of what keeps them tied to you. All right. It keeps them tied to you, this sexual connection. If you didn't have this sexual connection, this twin flame situation wouldn't be still tied. It would be very distant and very cold, okay, and very vast, very far apart. But this is kind of what keeps you guys connected, is this very fiery, passionate love. For those of you that are watching and you're very new to my channel, and I do get comments pretty often, believe it or not all the time, but pretty often, I get these little comments that say we've never had sex, we've never been intimate, we've never even kissed, we've never even been in a relationship. How is this connecting to my situation? It's not. So I just have to be honest about that one. It's not.
Where's your bathroom?
It's upstairs in the bed under the pillow or on my nightstand.
Is it dog?
No. Go get it. I'm working. It's very light up there. The sun's shining.
I don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to go by myself.
You're cute. Go on.
Scared.
You'll be fine.
Too scared.
Take Sumo with you.
Too scared.
All right. So anyways, yeah, for those of you guys that, you know, you want to comment that, you know, Stephanie, I'm watching your video, I like it, but I don't know how this relates to me. I'm not even in a relationship, nor have I ever been in a relationship with this person. Well, I don't understand why you would even try to connect the dots with a tarot reading like this. And I'm not being rude or anything. I'm just saying it just doesn't relate. And personally, I don't know, but, you know, if that's your situation, I'm just going to say this. I don't think you're on this particular twin flame journey, okay? I'm just going to say that. So anyways, for those of you that have not experienced passion with your twin flame, you know, this is a good time to just say, okay, I'm not going to hear the whole reading out and comment, this is not me. I'm going to just step out. She told me if this is not feeling like me so far, I should probably just, you know, check out of the reading. What? Well, sorry. Oh gosh, we have a meltdown. I'll be back. You want to show in the living room and that's it. All right, so anyways, let's continue our twin flame reading. Okay. I get some chapstick and deal with him. We're good. Whew. So anyways, with Hathor, goddess of love and boundaries, your person, and 9/11 may be prominent for you. We have 9, 9, 1, and then we have 11. So those numbers may be prominent. But with them blocking love, which is what this is, boundaries and blocking love, okay? They're sorry that they risked losing your love by blocking you, all right? So right now they're going through a very kind of bipolar moment, to be honest. I think you're kind of gathering that information. Since you've been gone, since your last communication, they have in and out through the energy of I want you, no I don't, okay? This is seriously what's going on. So is your person a little crazy? Maybe. Is your person a little bit cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs? Yeah. It's safe to say they probably are. Because I just don't understand why they're in and out of this connection in this particular way. It's a little bit concerning, to say the least. I'm sure you're just like, well, I wish we weren't in this connection. I wish I didn't have to be in this connection at all. I mean, to be honest, that's how your person is feeling. That's how your person is thinking. Okay? I wish I didn't have to be in this connection. But you are. And they are. And there's no escaping that. Clearly. It's a twin flame journey. They see a lot of them in you. They feel you. They're trying to get courage to reach back out, but they are absolutely fighting themselves over your connection. They don't know what to do. Spirit, please tell me a little bit about this confusion. Give me some tarot here. I'm going to use the Journey of the Hidden Realm. It's been a while since I used this deck or even any new tarot deck. So I feel like I need to refresh the readings, refresh the energy. Spirit, please use these cards right now and direct me into the truth of this person's mind, the truth of the matter. I need to know, for those inquiring today, why is this person back and forth and in and out of their love? We have the King of Pentacles. Taurus energy for sure. But of course, there's also Virgo and Cappy. But mostly what I'm feeling with the King of Earth is stubbornness. Okay? This person may also be dealing with some children. Children may be a factor in your relationship right now because we have Page of Wands right under that. Okay? This person has an issue. And I do think children are a matter. Below here, look, Seven of Pentacles, woman's pregnant. Let's see what pops out. Four of Swords. They're thinking about children. They're thinking about a child. I mentioned that earlier, this baby making love kind of energy they have, and it is coming out. Even bottom of the deck is another confirmation. Page of Swords. So a couple pages so far, and a pregnant woman and a King of Earth with a child in his arms. Okay? Then we have the Four of Swords. Silence and deep thought. So this person is really just like, I don't know. Let me try to channel this energy. Someone just made a comment that their DM's daughter, who's 16, is pregnant. Yeah, there's a lot on this person's mind. And maybe for you, that person's like, I'm not trying to deal with love right now. I've got a lot of weight on my shoulders and responsibilities for my daughter, what's going to happen to her, her medical bills, where she's going to live, what's going on with the child. Is the child healthy? Is she healthy? What about this fucker that got her pregnant? What an idiot. You know, anger. You know, there's a lot of drama for your person. Okay, that's to the person who just commented in the thread. To the general collective, you know, it's something like that. It's, I have a lot of responsibilities on my shoulders. I have to work really hard and take care of a family. I've already got a family. This person feels like I've already got a little unit, whatever this is, friends, family, fur babies, another lover, you know, children, whatever. This person's like, I already have a situation. I already have something going on in my life. Yet I desire to leave this situation and be with you. Four of Swords. I've thought of this a lot lately, and I'm confused. This is why they're so confused. What is pulling them back? What is pulling them back? King of Wands, personal desires, stubbornness, pride. Pride is really prominent. And the High Priestess. All right, this is intuition and a deeper knowing. Secrets, holding back mostly. Bottom of the deck, a third page I've seen today. Page of Cups. It's always the page. It's always the child. It's always the communication. You guys don't have great communication. And there absolutely is a situation involving a child. Or maybe children. Give me a deeper message about this pride. Show me the pride and what's holding this person back with the pride. Show me the pride. Oh, now the truth comes out. They don't know the truth yet. And I don't want to tell them. I don't want to tell them about you. I don't want to tell them about my attraction to you. I don't want to tell them about our deep connection. I don't want to tell them about us. Secrets, High Priestess. And the truth comes out. I've got a family, or I've got kids, or I've got a lover, or I've got a home and fur babies, or I got a whole situation. And I didn't tell them about you. And I don't, quite frankly, think I want to tell them about you. King of Wands, pride. Why would I make myself look bad? I don't want to look bad. I don't want the truth to come out. I want to hold it back. I want to keep it within. I'm not trying to put everything out there. Thank you, Divine Healer. Yeah, I'm really just not trying to put it out there, Steph. Damn. Why are you trying to blow my business out there with the High Priestess? You know, the truth is coming out. Their intuition, they know they should let the truth come out, but their pride is like, nope. They don't know the truth yet. And by the way, bottom of the deck, I know better. Woo! Tell you what, under that deep connection, well, you think it's a twin flame journey. It's as deep as it gets. Spirit, give me another card here for the energy of what they're feeling. Show me what they're feeling. Trust in me. They want the people around them to trust them. They want the people they're lying to trust them. Your person is a real peach. Your person is a real peach, guys. What a wonderful twin flame energy you have going on. This person's a big fat liar. Big fat liar. Holding back their love for you. Hurting physically over this. Fighting with their karmic or their karmic family, karmic situation. Okay, because they're all suspicious. What's wrong with you? What's going on with you? Why are you acting like this? Let me see your phone. Where were you last night? Where did you go that hour after work? You know, questions, questions, questions. And your person's like, back the fuck off, man. King of Wands, don't get in my business. Don't pry and ask questions. You know, they're just sitting there on the couch, right? Dazed off. They're there in physical body, but they're not spiritually and mentally there. They are off in 5D fucking you. I'm sorry, but I'm kind of trying to paint this crazy ass situation here. They're sitting there watching, you know, whatever the fuck, Wonder Woman or something, you know, and the karmics are all around them. Could be their kids, family, mom, you know, whatever. Could be their lover, you know, whatever's around them. And everyone's like, oh, did you see that? And they don't even answer. Like dazed off. Or they're in their phone. And the person's like, excuse me, what are you doing? What are you thinking about? And they're just like, nothing. Well, okay. Well, you're not watching the movie. You're not looking at me. You're not present with me. You're not paying attention to our situation. Where are you? Because you're here, but you're not. You're somewhere else. You're 1,000 miles away right now in your brain. Like, where are you? And this person's like, God damn, why are you asking 1,000 questions? High Priestess, mouth shut. Secrets shut. I will never tell you. I will never tell you where my mind just went. All right? You're never going to know. Quit asking. Give it up. Give it up, princess. You're not going to know. And at the same time as this person's like pushing away the prying eyes and the prying questions, they're feeling like, I just want them to trust me. I need them to believe what I'm saying. You have a very good liar on your hands. And let's see, who are the very, very good liars? Virgo, Libra, Gemini, even Sagittarius. As truthful and honest as they are, they can be pretty damn convincing. And we did get Mula Nakshatra. Interesting. Leos also make prominent, very good liars. Cancers don't really make good liars. They're more in the energy of water and emotions, and they wear their emotions on their face. They cry, they tear up, they get emotional. They're not good liars. But, I mean, some can be, but I think if a Cancer's a good liar, they'd have a Gemini moon, or a Leo moon, or a Saggy moon, or a Libra moon, or a Virgo moon. Like, they would have something like that, or maybe even a rising. That would give them that edge. You know, think of it. Leos are the ones that go on stage and perform. So Leos are performers. You know, Virgos are fighters, defenders. So they'll fight and defend their truth to the death. Libras are very good at wearing masks and pretending and being two-faced. Pleasing this person 1 minute and pleasing another person in another minute. Playing two fields at once, you know. And Saggies are the ones preaching, trying to convince a crowd, convince a person, convince an energy. So anyways, those signs could be prominent. I don't know. Only you'll know. But anyways, yeah, so far this person is just like, no, I want them to trust in me, and I'm not willing to change my perspective on that. I want to keep my secret secret. I want to keep my desires hidden. And that's my pride, because it's my business, it's my mind, it's my heart, and it's my body. Mind your business. This person might have a very classic comeback to a lot of their arguments, which is, it's not your business, or mind your business, or give me some privacy, you know? Am I allowed to have my own privacy, my own thoughts, you know? Give me some space. So there might be some of that coming out with this person to whatever their current situation is. We had death earlier, you saw that, and it was an ending and a spiritual transformation. Down here as well, we have that. I am going through a spiritual transformation. Then again, earlier you had I miss you, okay? Now we have nostalgia, we have I miss you dearly. Okay, so we have I miss you again. So they can't help, this person can't help but missing you and missing your energy. It's very prominent. Ooh, and my right ear just was ringing really loud. That's crazy. Which is usually a sign when you get something like that, you're getting a divine message. You're not hearing it in words, but it's being downloaded in your mind. And you get that happening. Of course, could also be tinnitus, but I don't think I have that issue. Okay. Tell me a little bit about what is on their mind when they're thinking deep thoughts and they're dazed off and they're thinking late at night, 10 o'clock or later, or they're driving to work, or they're just having a break, they're having a moment, and they drift off into thought about this connection. What is it? There they go again. Sexual energy. You can't, and it's in the same area with all the sacred sexuality. It's just right there. Goddess of love, sacred sexuality, Thor, and boundaries. It's all right there in this section. We have here, I'm addicted to you, your body, your mind, and your soul. They cannot shake this damn connection. And you get them turned on. Guys, I'm sorry to be, going there in this reading. I'm not intentionally trying to go there. But damn, if this is a guy, like, they're getting a hard on a lot, thinking of you. And I have to be real with you. Like, that's really what's going on. It's the truth. They get a hard on pretty damn often. Okay? And usually when they're distant in thought and thinking about you or fantasizing or going there, maybe they don't even notice it till they put their hand down there and notice, damn, I'm really turned on. And it seems to me with Hathor, goddess of love, it really doesn't take a lot. Like, it doesn't take a long time for them to get turned on. It's a matter of seconds that they go there thinking about you, Four of Swords, deep thought. And within a few seconds, they're very hard. Very, very, very hard. And of course, they feel the need to rub it. Sorry, guys. I know I'm going there. And for women, I'm sorry, but when they start going into thought about you, for the women out there that are in the DM energy or the DF, doesn't really matter, just the sexual masculine energy, okay? Once they start drifting off into thought about you, it must be your arms that turn them on. Maybe it's your hands. I feel like it's your hands, it's your fingers, it's your arms, it's the way you're persistent, and you want to kind of push yourself in them, that thought, that moment gets them like really uncomfortable, and sorry to go here in this reading, but guys, they get a little wet down there and they start moving around, or they're like, oh my God, I got to get up, and they have to, deal with that. So that's all I have to say. And so this is just a very hot, intense, fiery, twin flame connection. And to be honest, when you guys go into the 5D and you go into that energy of this love, they do want this boundary, like immediately. They want to shut it down. They want to stop that. They feel guilty for going into a sexual energy with you because you guys have a lot of other issues going on. So maybe you guys aren't talking. Maybe you guys are fighting. Maybe you guys are just, you're not there. You're not there physically. You're in a whole other place physically, which is painful and argumentative and dealing with karma. So you've got a whole bowl full of drama cherries, and then they want to bring in this sexual vibe. And they're like, where is this sexual vibe coming from? What the fuck is wrong with me? And this is that back and forth. This is why they had fuck off the twin flame journey. They're just like, can't you see I'm busy? I'm living my life. I'm a king of pentacles. Okay, I'm doing something else. All right, I'm busy. I've got a family. I've got kids. I've got a marriage. I've got a home. I've got a job and a career. I've got pets. I've got a home to deal with and manage. I've got a life. I've got a 3D life going on. And I said kids are involved somewhere, you know. So they're busy. They're busy, you know. And then on top of it, they have a karmic situation, whoever that, you know, concerns. Like, I'm dealing with karma, man. I got a lot of other cycles. I've got shit I have to deal with. There's a lot of, you know, mistrust at home. They don't know the truth yet. I keep a lot of secrets, High Priestess. I know I shouldn't, but damn, I do. You know, and all the while as I'm sitting here dazing off, dealing with all of this, you know, here comes this very transformational, intense, deep, feels good, sexual, twin flame, you know, 5D connection. And they're just like, God, this is why you are the light in their dark. We had that card earlier. Because you give them a little joy, a little happiness, a little escape from all of this karmic drama that's really happening in their life. You know, strong emphasis here today on the earth signs in Leo. I want to read the King of Pentacles because he's so nice in that picture. I love this picture, so yeah, I want to read it. Pushing back a curtain of holly and enjoying the vibrant play of red and green, angles and curves, you take in a long, slow breath of the crisp air. You fancy you need some diamond-like twinkles floating through the sky. Looking up, you feel a few shocks of sensation in your face and an icy cold prickling that somehow burns. You hear joy on the breeze, growing louder and louder. Although there are no sounds, save the leaves rustling in the slightest of breezes, birds calling and animals scurrying. The holly falls down behind you as you see them. The king and the child. An errant ray of sunshine breaks through the leafy canopy, bathing them in warm light. The child is so relaxed in his arms, unconcerned about anything. Safe and content, she sits there. He gazes down at her sweetness, and a look of love mingled with responsibility. She is in his care, and cared for she will be until the end of his days. All that he has, all he shares with her and with anyone he calls family or friend. Now my ear's ringing again. This time it's the left ear. This person may have a child or children around him often, every single day, and has a responsibility that is attended to. This person may also just have a marriage or relationship or a sister or brother or a parent that he cares for, okay? Could just be a relationship of some sort in their family. You know, whatever this is for you, whatever connects you to this earth sign masculine energy, just know that this person is trying to stay focused and trying to be busy dealing with their life 3D situation. And their free time, their escape, their feeling of something deeper than what's before them is this connection. And this person really doesn't know how to blend you mixed in with that situation, with their daughter or with their son or with their family. They don't know how to bring you two together. The divinatory meaning of this King of Pentacles represents someone who is practical enough to have created a comfortable life for himself. He understands and appreciates the finer things in life. He also has a generous and tender heart and is willing to welcome others to share his hearth and his table. His years of experience have taught him to combine generous energy with common sense. He will certainly share his meal with you, but while enjoying the fine repast, he will help you make a plan to make sure your own larder is always full. He shares what he has, both physical and resources and knowledge. No one leaves his home hungry. No one leaves without the hope of securing their own future. So this person likes to make the people around him feel secure. This is the person who likes to cook for their family, makes nice meals, really focuses on feeding the family well. This person makes sure that the bills and the roof over their head are taken care of. Okay, that the home is clean, that everyone is safe, studious, working. You know, like we read earlier, this person has a lot of responsibility. And this person, as the King of Pentacles, doesn't take responsibility lightly. All right, it's not a joke. It's a commitment. And this is why this person's very strong earth. When you get somebody like that, just know they don't just walk out on a situation. They don't just leave at a whim. They don't just leave because their heart is pulling them elsewhere. That's more of a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sag. You know? This person doesn't just move around like that. You know? So this is just an energy and a confirmation that this person is very stuck and very grounded in their 3D world. And even though you have this twin flame connection, they're so grounded and stubborn with it. They don't want to budge from what they've created around them. It's almost like they have an attachment. It's just an attachment to their life or their lifestyle. Could be money also. Okay, they just have an attachment they don't want to let go of. But funny thing is, fate, spirit, twin flame journeys, higher learning, they don't take into account how comfortable you are. They don't take into account how much you need to stay there, how much you want to stay there, how much you want to separate yourself from this twin and your spiritual soul growth. Whenever a situation arises for death and transformation, just know all things change. Even this situation must change, just like the seasons must change. And to be honest, this person doesn't like change. This person doesn't like to change their schedule. This person doesn't like to move. This person doesn't like to uplift or disrupt a foundation. They want to leave it the way it is. You know, and Pandora, yeah, it sounds like he wants to be there. It sounds very much like this person wants to be where they're at. And the sad part of this whole thing is you guys have a deep connection. You don't understand your connection. A lot of you are just, I don't understand. Why are we together? Why are we being pulled together? Why can't we just leave each other alone and be happy? Why can't we just move on without each other, without feeling this connection? Well, there you go. Hell in a handbasket. Spiritual growth doesn't come through your comfort zone. It doesn't come through, you know, being stagnant. A water can become sour by being stagnant. Good fresh water flows like a river, flows like a stream. It needs to change. This is going to get stale. Okay, this is a wonderfully warm cooked bread. And at one time it filled the room with a beautiful fragrance. At one time it was fresh and tasty and soft and perfect. But after time passes, it becomes stale. It can become moldy. It needs change. So you have to embody that. You have to embody the change. Let's see if I can read something about change. What people who've been hurt want you to know is, do you intend to change, or will this happen again next week? It begins in the heart. Repentance is more than saying, I'm sorry. I was wrong. How can I make this up to you? It's saying, as the newspaper did, I'll try not to do this again. For some people, it is repentance that convinces them that the apology is sincere. The offending person's repentance then elicits the offended person's forgiveness. Without genuine repentance, the other languages of apology may fall on deaf ears. What people who have been hurt want to know is, do you intend to change, or will this happen again next week? What do you expect in an apology, guys? Repeatedly, we heard statements like the following: show that you're willing to change, or do it differently. I expect them to find ways to stop it from happening again. I want them to have a plan for improvement, a plan to succeed and not to fail. I expect him or her not to go into a rage a few minutes later or do the same thing again. Touched a soft spot. The and scores of similar statements reveal for many people that repentance is at the heart of a real, true apology. They don't want to hear, I'm sorry. They want to hear, I want him or her not to do that thing that bothers me ever again. They want repentance, a turnaround, a change. 180 degrees. Persistent behavior is destructive. People can regret the pain he or she is causing another person, and they can choose to change the behavior. But what happens when you cannot change your behavior? Then the negativity and the pain hurts, and it continues. Now, the problem here with this person is they've said sorry to the karmic. They want to stop hurting the karmic. They want to stay stuck in their situation. They want that to work out. But the problem with that is they cannot help their feelings. They cannot help that they're being pulled in a divine direction for change. And if you guys feel guilty about pulling them in that direction, I have some news for you. Don't forget that part where they see themselves in you. You remember that card we pulled earlier? I see myself in you. There is unfinished business with their soul. There's genuine love, genuine truth, genuine healing with your relationship. You have to understand that in this situation, secrets, lies are persistent. They're not living their truth. They're not living authentically. They're not living out their fantasies. They're not living out their heart desires. They're not living out who they want to be. They're not doing the job they want to do. They don't have the home they want to live in. They don't travel where they want to travel. They don't go to bed every night with the person they desire. They don't get to feel the things they want to feel inside their body. They're ingenuine to themselves and ingenuine to the person they're with. Yet at the same time, King of Pentacles wants to be loyal because this person has responsibilities. I'm not saying this has to be a marriage. This could be a family situation. This could be a single, isolated, I just want to do it my way situation. But most likely they are in a karmic situation. It may not even be their own children. It could be their person's children. You know? So there's many different aspects of what this could be. Many different formulas. But it still has the same energy. I'm in a karmic situation and I'm not authentic or real in that situation. They don't know the real me. And I will continue to lie and keep secrets and be inauthentic. And I'm too prideful and I'm too stubborn to reveal the truth. I need them to trust in me, even though I'm lying to them and I'm lying to myself. So now it changes your vision, doesn't it, guys? Now you don't feel so guilty being part of this twin flame's life that's pulling them into reality, just a more deeper form of it. I know a lot of you have the guilt saying, I don't want to be the person to stand in their way of their happiness. I don't want to be the person to pull them away from this. I don't want to be the person to, you know, cause a wedge between what they want. You know, I don't want to be in the way. But you have to look at this from a higher perspective. You guys were put in a very difficult situation. You are mirroring to them their authentic lives. How you're living is how they want to live. Free. Okay, free as a bird. You're living free. You're doing what you want when you want. You're pursuing your passions. You're pursuing your spiritual life. You're authentic to who you are. You wear your heart on your sleeve. You're not telling lies. So they see that in you and they're just like, I see myself in you. That's the other part of me. If I could be authentic, I would be like you. If I was authentic, I wouldn't be burdened to this ball and chain of karmic living. If I was authentic, I would be passionate and free. So they see that in you, and you're calling to them like a lighthouse in the dark, come to me. It's an energy that your body holds, okay? It's not just your boobs or your butt or your stick, okay? It's not just your looks. It's not your pretty face. It's not sex between you guys. It's not, you know, risky business. You know, it's not risky behavior that's so attractive. It is your soul. The way you live and the way you are is a vibration. And it's a vibration that calls your twin flame home. It's a low humming sound. It's a low vibration, not in a bad way, but just it's a nice, cool rumbling that calls this person home. And it's a beacon, you know? You try to ignore the beacon, but it calls you. It's a siren in the night, not a loud alarm siren, but a woman's. Lost you guys there for a minute. Anyways, I just want you guys to know that you shouldn't have guilt for calling them towards you. And this is you guys calling this person towards you. You're the siren. Your song, your vibration, your love, your heart, your freedom, your butterfly transformation energy. Come hither. Come to me. Come. You're pulling them. Be free. Leave your situation. Be honest with them. Be honest with your heart. Follow your desires. Follow where your soul is being beckoned And they're very confused because they don't know if this is dark and evil and toxic and dangerous, or it's beautiful, it's loving, it's transformational, and it's good. You see, with the High Priestess, there's a hidden aspect. And you guys have a very secret, hidden love. And they don't know what to make of it. They don't know whether it's heads or whether it's tails. They don't know what to call it. They don't know if this twin flame journey is a good thing or a bad thing. So they're going through this back and forth. Am I in the right place? Am I in the wrong place? Should I go to them? Should I not? Should I stay away? You know, then they find themselves repeating their behavior, saying, you know what? King of Pentacles. I made my bed. I must lie in it. This is my situation. This is my home. This is my family. This is where I'm at. This is reality. I'm going to just hunker down and settle. I'm going to hunker down and settle here. I'm going to quit looking. I'm going to quit feeling anything for anyone else. I'm going to stay focused. I'm going to stay responsible, and I'm going to do my duty where I'm situated. That's it. And then you hear, twin flame, twin flame, come to me. Come here. I miss you. I love you. I feel you. Can you feel me? I'm calling you. You know, and it's like they're going crazy because there's this voice inside them. There's this calling, okay? You know? And it's like, damn it, I'm trying to focus. I'm trying to do what I need to do in my life. Fuck this twin flame journey. Stop calling me. I'm done. I'm done. I'm not doing a spiritual journey. I've finished. I've been down that road. I'm done. That's it. I made my decision. Leave me alone. Stop calling me, Spirit. What they don't realize, a lot of that voice is their higher selves. Wake up. Awaken. Follow your heart. You're called. Come here. It's a beckoning. It's a calling. And like I said, this person is just like, fucking A. Really, fucking A. I can't be here. I can't deal with you. This is crazy. This is crazy. No. And they get stubborn and they hunker down and they get in that masculine vibe, like, fuck that. You know, God of War, like, fuck that. Boundaries. I'm not going over there. I'm not listening to that voice. Quit fucking calling me. But then they're looking behind them. There goes that damn voice again. Just like Frozen. You guys remember the Frozen 2? How she was being called by that song. It was like her mother and her ancestors and the spirits. And she could hear it, but nobody else could. You know? And it's kind of like that. If you guys ever saw Frozen 2, you know what I'm talking about. Okay? She goes off to the Northundra people and goes off across the frozen waters to go find the truth. Okay? It's a journey. All right? And so this person is definitely being called. And the people that this person is around, they just don't know the truth about who this person is, what they're really all about, and there's just a lot of confusion. And every time they see him wandering or her wandering, going there in that moment with you, they're off in another world. Okay? And they're never going to admit that they're constantly called to a higher journey, to get away from the situation. And they get mad at themselves and they don't understand, why would I have to to be pulled away. That doesn't sound like a good thing to me. That sounds like a mean, evil thing to me. That sounds like a dark temptation, devil thing to me. So they're just like, I don't trust it. Why would something good call me away from this? They don't understand, and there's a lot of fear. But the truth is, in their intuition, they know. If they would listen, that they're not being authentic. And they're also fearful because, let me tell you, everything they've built in this other karmic situation, they can take that and have that with this divine situation. They can take that family and loyalty and move it with the twin flame energy. They can improve their lives. They can have more. Okay? They can have so much more, but they don't see that, and there's a fear. So I'm going to read the High Priestess from the Journey into the Hidden Realm. The siren, right? She moves elegantly through the night. Her radiance floats on the gentle currents created by her dance, falling on her arms and clinging her hair. Ethereal Luna moths emerge from the folds of her dress, flying upward and disappearing into the distance, invisible against the light reflecting the moon. The flow of moth dust looks like a part of her dance and perhaps a part of her magical communication. Got goosebumps, guys. We just talked about a magical communication. The moon rains secrets upon her, and she in turn gives secrets back to the moon. Throughout her dance, she maintains her silent communication with the otherworldly stone in the sky, made of earth, but not of this earth. What do they talk about, these equally beautiful and equally mysterious beings? As mute as she is beguiling, she will never speak of the secrets shared. They are for her and her alone, and just as yours are for you, sweet silent gifts that rain down on you, if you only could perceive enough to receive them. The divinatory meaning of this card is when the High Priestess shows up in your reading. It often means you already know the answer or advice you're seeking. The moon and the Luna moths represent intuition and otherworldly knowledge. In other words, they are the information or certainty you have that is based on no apparent logical reason. You are encouraged to trust in your dreams, your intuition, and your psychic impressions. If you honestly believe that you do not know, then there is another answer the High Priestess offers. She is also the being who leads you to an intuition, and if this is the case, when you are meant to face a situation without knowing what will happen, it is the nature of initiation to be transformed. Here we get again with that word, transformed, 3 times today. So it is the nature of the initiation to be transformed by this experience without preconceived ideas or conceptions, or even expectations. The journey itself holds an important life lesson for you. And as you move forward, the High Priestess will advise you to rely on your inner wisdom. So pay close attention.
Now when I interrupt you, I'm going to say sorry again.
Thank you. All right.
Why you get mad at me?
I love you. Now go on with your sister.
I really want to talk phone.
Of course. course you do. That's why you're being so sweet. Look at you, just kissing and being nice. I don't want you to have phones all the time.
Why?
It's not good for you. Fine, just a little bit before it dies. It's right there. You little butthead.
You found it?
Yeah, I told you where it was and you didn't get it, so I had to go all the way up there and get it. It's gonna die.
I know, Poo-Poo.
What do you want?
Marshmallow Man, Marshmallow Man. When I die with you.
Look at that, it just died. It literally just died.
Okay.
It died, I can't help it. Let me see your lip. Sorry, you're gonna have to go with your sister and ask her for help with other things that you like Smash Brothers. Hey, I'm sorry, I told you it was gonna die. It just died, what can I do? I know, close the door. So, just like this, this person's situation, okay? Sometimes it's just gonna die. There's nothing you could do about it. You know, your kid calls you poo-poo. My kid calls everyone poo-poo around here. It's hilarious. Anyways, yeah, so this is the real truth. Your person is being called out of conformity, out of normalcy, out of basic stability, into a different realm. Your person is being called into the realm of magic, into the realm of higher knowings and spirituality, into the realm of tarot, into the realm of esoteric, into the realm of secrets and desires, sensuality, higher states of being. So everything that is illogical, which is pure divine feminine energy, and the high priestess, which I think would be you, her signs resonate heavily with Gemini, Scorpio, and Pisces. So if you herald one of those energies, you're definitely fitting in with the story for the twin flames in you're the beacon, you're the lighthouse, you're the voice, you're the siren, your higher self, your spiritual side is a beacon calling this person to you. And this other person's energy notes heavily towards Virgo, Libra, or Leo. Okay, so that's kind of where we're at right now. All right, so this is the god of obstruction, and just know that this is coming down. And it's funny, I just talked about magic, into the realm of magic, and Isis is goddess of magic. All right. Underneath that is goddess of sensuality, Freya. Underneath that is god of vulnerability, Achilles. Underneath that is god of awakening, Rokumo. Underneath that is joy. Underneath that is the family and love we spoke about, unconditional love. Underneath that is god of transformation, Osiris. Underneath that is Kali, goddess of destruction, Mula Nakshatra. You know what all these mean? Same shit I've been telling you. Their real desire and happiness is to be with you. Their real awakening is to come towards you. And their vulnerability and their Achilles heel and their weak spot is your sexuality. Your sexual relationship and intimacy. That is their soft spot. That is what pulls them towards you. That's what ties the knot. That's the connection that you guys have that they can't shake. Because you have discovered that Achilles heel. And sexuality is that weakness. I like that we started with God of obstruction and ended there with Goddess of destruction. Ganesha and Kali. All Mula Nakshatra energy. You guys may have a very strong Mula Nakshatra energy, which is Saggy. So it could be that. Scorpio and Saggy. I don't know. Anyways, let's keep going. What is the hidden truth being revealed from this high priestess? Spirit, please reveal what is the hidden truth that is being revealed with this voice in the twin flame journey with this high priestess. The Notebook. Aww. This is the truth between the twin flames. The movie The Notebook. Come on, guys. Those are beautiful twin flame lovers in that movie. I know it's just a movie, but it's the energy of The Notebook. It's the energy of two people that loved each other, no matter what. Two people that were crazy about each other, created for each other, perfect for each other, and they had a deep connection that no one could shake. Even when karmics like her mother got in the way and blocked all his letters to Allie, okay? Allie's mom blocked all the letters he sent her for a year because she wanted to keep them apart. And so a karmic may have a part to play as a wicked mother-in-law or a wicked mom or stepmom or a wicked wife, okay? Or a wicked spouse, you know, something like that. There's some wicked karmic person that gets in the way of your guys' love and wants to give obstruction and destroy what you guys have. So there is this energy. It could even be a daughter that wants to get in the way and stop this, you know. It could be a best friend or a sister, you know, maybe a pastor, someone that wants to cause destruction on this twin flame relationship. So it's all that Notebook energy, right? Two people that love each other, and everyone in the world wants to stop you guys from coming together. What I also noticed with the twin flame journey and the secret knowing here is Allie, in her separation from Noah, had met a very handsome, very charming, nice, rich, you know, wonderfully good looking young man that she got engaged to in their absence. She thought Noah didn't care about her anymore, and he left, and that was the end of their love. So she got engaged to someone wonderful, and she was trying to live her life. And then Noah comes back, and her world falls apart. All of a sudden, she's not excited about the wedding. All of a sudden, she's not thinking of her future life with the other guy. Now she can't stop helping her. She can't help, and she can't stop feeling that she still loves Noah. She can't stop wanting him. She can't stop desiring him. She can't stop missing him. She just can't stop thinking about him. And even though everything seems to be moving forward, she can't stop that. It's that voice. Twin flame, come here. I'm calling. You know, she couldn't shake it. So she ends up showing up at Noah's house. He was building the house just for her, creating an environment just for her, which is what you're doing, twin flame. You're creating a home and an environment for your twin and you. You're off creating the big white house with the shutters and the wraparound porch. Not literally, metaphorically, okay? You're off creating the dreams that you and your twin flame talked about. Even though your twin flame is distracted in another situation, and you're waiting patiently, and you're building, even though you feel there's no hope. Noah felt like there was no hope. Maybe he was building a home that he had to make and sell. Sorry, I lost you guys there for a minute. So anyways, you guys are over there creating and living and beckoning and calling and being the lighthouse, doing your little spiritual thing, okay? And meanwhile, this person is off in this other world, wanting this to happen. Just like Allie and Ali's fiance at the time was dreaming of a wedding and wanting their life to begin. Okay? So yeah, Ali's fiance and Ali wanted that to pursue and to keep persisting and going forward, but she couldn't shake her feelings for Noah. Sorry I'm rehashing the movie, but that's what makes sense in this twin flame journey. I may even have to change the thumbnail here. There's been a lot of confusion and pain and sadness and obstruction and third-party interference and karma and drama, but there's also been a lot of beauty and love. And just like Ali and Noah in the movie, guess what? They always fought. She was slapping him, they were fighting, they were yelling, they had their little spouts, whatever, you know, they had their little arguments. It was cute though. You know? He's like, that's what we do. We fight. You get at me and tell me, you know, if I'm being an asshole, you know, and I tell you when you're being an arrogant little spoiled brat. That's what we do. We fight. I tell you what you need to change. You tell me what I need to change. I get under your skin. You get under my skin. Fuck. That's what we do. That's what twin flames do. I mirror you. I tell you and trigger you with what the fuck you need to deal with. You trigger me and you tell me what the fuck I have to deal with. But that's the real deal. That's the real deal. And when Noah tells her, after they spent a beautiful moment together, reconciling, okay, feeling the passion between each other again, guess what? She was ready to go on. Go back home to the fiance. And he's looking at her like, really? What about us? What about us? You can't just pretend like this didn't happen. What are you going to go home? Tell your rich fiance that you went for a weekend out with the girls? Yeah. He doesn't know the truth yet. The karmic doesn't know the truth yet. Hello. Listen, Linda. Listen, the karmic don't know the truth yet. And this is Ali saying, yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go home. I'm going to freaking take a shower, fix my hair, and go marry this man. I'm going to go marry this man and live happily ever after, because what else am I supposed to do? We got a wedding. We got family coming. Why would I hurt him? What did he do? He didn't do anything to deserve me to walk out on him. He's a loving, good-looking, charming, rich, wonderful man that was there for me when you weren't. And Noah's like, that's not my fault. I wrote you a letter every day for a year. I told you I love you. And she didn't know that. She just didn't know that. Then her mom shows up. Like what? Fate. Destiny. Because that's how spirit works. Shit comes out when it needs to. It's called divine timing. It didn't come out a year before that, but it came out at the right time. And the mother goes to the doorstep and says, I don't want you to make the same mistake I made, which was staying in a situation with someone that was good, but I wasn't in love with. Hello, King of Pentacles. She told her daughter, your father was good and God knows I loved him. But there was another man. There was someone else. And I was crazy about him. And she took her daughter driving and showed her where he worked. He didn't make as much money as the other guy. He was just a worker somewhere. But she was madly in love with him. Never lost that love. And she said, there he is. And she goes, at one time I was crazy in love with that man. Crazy in love. But I married your father, which was a good choice. And I had you. And we were happy. And he never did me wrong. But that's my story. And she passed her the letters. Here, I should have given you this a long time ago. I want you to make a decision with all the facts. So I'm not saying that this situation that your twin flame is in is terrible. I'm not saying that it's dramatic. I'm not saying that it's a piece of shit relationship. It might even be a pretty decent relationship. But it's no Noah and Allie. It's no Notebook. It's no twin flame story. It's no deep connection. It's no crazy love. It's no spiritual transformation. It's not that. And that's where this person is being called. So as Noah and Allie are fighting and she's like, I'm going to go marry this man. I'm confused. I don't know what to do. Leave me alone. I don't want this. I don't know why I came. I don't know why I saw you. I don't know why I listened. You know, I'm going to hurt this man and I don't want to hurt him. I don't want to hurt him. And Noah's like, look, I'm sorry you're in that position. I'm sorry you have to choose between us. I'm sorry you have to deal with either this situation or mine. I'm sorry that that's what your load is. I'm sorry that you're in this position. If I could take that burden away from you, I would take it away from you. But I can't. It's your journey. It's your call. But he says, can you tell me this? Can you just picture your life? Just for 1 minute, can you picture your life 20 years from now? 40 years from now? What do you see? Are you sitting on a rocking chair on a big wraparound porch with that guy? Because if that's your vision, and if it is, then go. You know? Go. I lost you once. I think I can do it again. Just go. If that's your vision, if that's what you see, if that's where you want to be in your golden years, if that's where you want to be, if that's what you want to feel, go. But if not, stay. If not, let's do this. And this card says, I want you. You and me forever. Can you just tell me one thing? Where do you see yourself 20 years from now, 40 years from now? If it's with him, go. I lost you once. I think I can do it again. That's what it says. And she's like, what kind of a life would that be? Look at us. We're already fighting. That's what she said. We're already fighting. What do you think our life's going to be? We're always going to be fighting. We always fight. And he's like, that's what we do. We fight. You tell me when I'm being an arrogant son of a bitch, and I tell you when you're being a spoiled brat, and you know, the mirroring and all of that. That's what we do. Come on, make a decision here. Sorry I had to reiterate, but I had to get back into it. Anyways, that's where this person is at. Being called. And now it's as if Allie's back in the hotel room, reading the letters. Letter after letter. And this person, this twin flame, is here missing you dearly. This twin flame is missing you, just like Allie was reading those letters and starting to go back into the nostalgia, starting to miss him, starting to remember what they had. And that's what you guys are going through. This person is getting drops of memories and feelings and moments of emotions in and out of memories and feelings and connections with you. And they're trying to fight it and focus on where they're at, but they can't help that these are coming in like waves. Very difficult. So, this person is in deep thought, 4 of Swords. Thoughts tangle her mind, binding her in confusion and distress. Her muscles tighten. Then she slowly exhales a prayer. In a moment, she looks up, sensing an answer. The veil of trouble shadows her eyes. But with each flutter of ethereal wings, it grows lighter. Soon it will pass away, and she will see more clearly. Like gifts of heaven, light and blue wings of peace. The almost imperceptible whispers of air kiss her skin, showering her with cleansing clarity. The stability of the four creates quiet resting place for her turbulent images and thoughts. In this quiet moment, she can reflect. She can remember that, like the ivy in her hair, she is determined and strong, that no matter the damage, she will heal, grow, and flourish. She reaches up to touch the strong, shiny leaves and feels a butterfly light on her hair. The sadness that filled her recedes, and a smile begins to curve on her lips. Thoughts that seemed disjoined slowly reconnect. She can see solutions to problems now that seemed insurmountable, and the smile from her mouth moves to her eyes as she thanks the butterflies for their gifts. Your person is starting to see a way, starting to remember your connection. They're little glimmers of hope, little glimmers of love, little glimmers of truth and feelings. And this person is leaving a Three of Swords, painful, turbulent situation into peace and solutions between you and them. The divinatory meaning of this card: when troubles abound, when troubles and problems seem unsolvable, when you don't know what to do, doing nothing is a wise option. Analysis is always responsible, and it's an approach to any troubling situation. Deep thought. However, when your mind is too busy, when it has made a muddle of things, like a cat playing with a ball of yarn, continuing to think will only make the knots tighter. Stop, breathe, quiet your mind, stop talking, stop doing, reflect. Invite divine peace and inspiration. Your person is taking some time right now to just stop doing anything, to stop being into this situation, to stop being into your situation, but to just be in a state of peace like this person. Just pondering, thinking, and being at peace and quieting the mind, because all these little chatters of coulda, shoulda, woulda, can't, impossible, troubles, trials, obstructions, all those situations are clouding this person's mind, and that's why this person just has to sit. Give me a message of this quiet mind. Give me a message of this quiet mind. What's in this person's peace? What's in this person's solutions? In their peace and solution and their peaceful thoughts, they have, I love your spirit. You shine like a star. You stole my heart. They love your energy, your vibration, that low hum, that siren call, that unconditional love. They love your spirit. It feels like home to them. The star is like that compass, their true north. Bottom of the deck is, it was love at first sight, and my first true love. Nobody can take that away from us. This person saw you, and they felt something strange, something different. When they saw you, they didn't see your hair, your face, your body, your eyes. Sure, your physical got attention, but what they saw when they first met you, that love at first sight, was your vibration. your aura, the love in your eyes, the peace in your smile, the peace in your space, the feeling of, I can rest. Meeting you and falling in love with you was the feeling of rest for their soul that was wandering and walking aimlessly. You guys know how it feels to walk and wander and be in search. And then you arrive to your destination. And that's how it felt. Their soul was wandering all these years, person to person, situation to situation. And then they met you and it was a sudden knowing. Wow, this is it. This is different. This is strange. I haven't felt this. This is love, but it's different. It's more than love. It's home. I'm home. It's a feeling of safety. And then when you guys left and disappeared and parted, it was a constant thinking of each other. It was, what's that person doing? What are they up to? I can't get that person out of my mind. That was a strange connection. That was a strange meeting. Why can't I shake this person? Why can't I just let this moment go? But they couldn't. They couldn't let it go. It was something that you can't take back. And that love has been with them ever since. Sure, you've had your fights and your trials and your tribulations, but they can't shake that connection. And that's why it was love at first sight. Okay, so this is kind of what's going on in their thoughts. All right, this is what's going on after your guys' last communication. You can see how deep this reading became, is how deep in thought they go. Sometimes it's just seconds, but it feels like hours of thought. And sometimes that's how it happens on this twin flame journey. You can go all through what I've discussed in this reading in a matter of seconds in your higher self, in your deep thought. We've been here for 112 minutes. When this person dazes out and spaces out and goes into this thought at night or just in between whatever, they go through everything I've talked about today. Every card, every button I've touched, every moment, every situation described, they go through all of these things in a matter of seconds or minutes. And this is when that karmic situation says, hey, where are you? It was like a dream. And they're back into their reality. You see how we went somewhere, guys? You and I, we went on a journey just now in this reading. We went deep into the recesses of this twin flame journey in mind. It took us an hour to get through that. But in our time, it felt like seconds to the person. And they go in and out of these feelings, in and out of these thoughts, in and out of these moments. And they're fighting it. Spirit, can you please tell me a little bit of the difficulty in this journey? Show me the fight. Show me the fight. The fight of self. The fight or flight. Show me the fight in this journey. What is this person's battle? What is this person's battle on this twin flame journey? Okay, so we have Isis, goddess of magic, and Rokumo, god of awakening. Magic and awakening. I love it. The magic of spirituality, that is the awakening, that is the battle. This person is fighting that awakening. Notice both of these cards have lightning behind them. Storm and lightning. So there is this sudden awakening that needs to be had. Behind this is transcendence. the awakening and the transforming and transmuting and growing and the spiritual enlightenment. That's this person's battle. This person is also fighting abandonment issues. Lots of abandonment. Whether this person struggled from being abandoned as a child, or this person is scared to abandon their children. They don't want to do that. For some of them, that's what this is. For some, this person struggles because they've already abandoned a child. They've already done it. And how do I fix that? Spirit, show me the heart of this fight. Show me the heart of this abandonment. Show me the heart of this abandonment. We have this son, children. Always involves children, doesn't it? Leo vibrations. Again, this person really embodies the Leo. Bottom of the deck, more earth. 4 of Pentacles, stability. It's that King of Earth. We just talked about it. I'm not going to read it again. Stability and responsibility and comfortability. Comfortability. Whatever. I don't know the word. Being comfortable, okay? That person's battle is being in their comfort zone. And the heart of the battle is the sun, which is power, awakening, and strength, and wisdom. The Sun card, he thinks of himself as practically an adult, too old for childish games. So your person is like, I'm too old for this. I'm too old for this twin flame journey. I'm too old for romance. I'm too old for a spiritual awakening. My time has come and gone. This high priestess siren calling is childish. It's immature. Leaving my situation is a silly-hearted thought. It's immature. Just as Ali must have thought leaving my fiance is stupid. We're happy, he's good looking, it's charming, we have a good, it's dumb. I'm not gonna leave this situation. So your person's like, I don't have time for childish games. So your person is kind of like the boy in this image, playing with the sister and the little girl. Could just be a little girl. And she's the high priestess. And she's like, come play with me. Come be with me. Come awaken your inner child. Come listen to the voice of play and romance and fun and magic. Remember, we had Rokumo and the goddess of magic, Isis. Come play with me. This person doesn't want anything to do with magic, doesn't want anything to do with spirituality, doesn't want anything to do with spiritual love. This person wants stability and reality. Stop trying to grow my soul and let me be. The sun shines in a low, lazy sky, encouraging leisurely naps. Daydreaming by the river and easy games, he has already good-naturedly agreed with the girl to wear a crown of leaves that she wove for him, although he insisted that there be no flowers in it. So yeah, she's already like making him bend. He's like, no, I don't want to play, and fine, I'll wear the crown, but don't put any flowers in it. Okay, fine, I'll be intimate with you. Fine, I'll connect with you. Fine, I'll get in this connection with you. But don't put any magic on this. Don't make this spiritual. This is just a physical thing. And you're like, no, it's not. No, it's not. You're going to wear this veil with flowers in it. You're going to have this deep connection with spirit attached to it. Sorry. You need to play. Now she wants to rub one under his chin. For luck, she insists. He only half-heartedly stops her. So he tries to stop her, but not fully. He's like, no, 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 don't do that. No, okay. All right. Oh, she's just so cute and sweet. Why could I just stop her? And that's like your spiritual journey. It's like, no, 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 no. I don't want a spiritual connection. No, I don't want a sexual turn on by you. No, no, no. I don't want to kiss. No, I don't want to touch you. No, don't touch me there. Oh, fuck. Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead. You already started it. Don't stop now. You already turned me on in 5D. Don't stop now. I'm already in deep thought about you. Don't stop now. I'm already connecting to you in a higher level. Don't stop now. I already feel you in my dreams. Don't leave now. You see, this person only half-heartedly wants to stop the twin flame connection. Not 100%, just half-heartedly. So that's this back and forth. I'm trying to do this, but I really want to do that, you know, or I'm being persuaded, you know. Okay, so who couldn't use a little luck? In the end, he lets her turn his chin yellow. She squints at the streak as if he's reading it for a sign. He's going to be ever so lucky, she decides, and then insists that they find a dandelion gone to seed. With all that luck, surely whatever he wishes will come true. She smiles to herself and she rubs the yellow flower on his chin. She is young, but she knows enough, more than he does. Wow, she's young, but she knows enough, more than he does. You might be younger than your person, and we kind of felt that earlier. This person may think they're older, more mature, wise than you, but really you are. Okay? More than he does, sometimes thinks. So she knows more than enough, more than he does, she sometimes thinks. He will be grown soon, and it will be harder to persuade him to play, to mender, to do nothing. Why do adults want to give this up, she wonders. Of all the days of the entire year, there is always one perfect set of hours. At that time, it is so easy to feel free and perfectly happy. And the older ones seem to work so hard at wasting it. So she is determined that they shall both enjoy this day properly. The divinatory meaning of this card is the sun shines on whatever reading this shows up in, giving even more pleasure and happiness and a positive outcome to your situation, while bringing optimism and determination to a more challenging one. The energy here is easy to understand. Just imagine the perfect summer day. Imagine that you have no obligations that day. Imagine forgetting. For now, the problems of the past and the tasks in your future are not present. In this blank state, warm and golden, waiting for you to be in joy. Children know that dandelions are associated with luck and for the granting of wishes, and that lazy summer days are for enjoying. This card represents a gift. Don't question it. Don't worry about how to best use it. Just relax and be grateful in it. So Leo again here, but the heart of the matter again, children. It could be your inner children, also your inner child, both of you coming together. It could be definitely, I feel a past life as children, you know, is definitely present for you guys. But I also see a childlike love between the two of you. No matter your age, there's a childlike love. And I feel like, the feminine in this energy is the little girl. And she's calling him to come be with her and enjoy life and feel joy and have luck and grow and just transform and become great. you know, and then the boy represents this masculine energy of, no, I've got to get to work. I don't have time for games. I don't have time to waste. I don't have time to sit in the sun. I don't have time to play and, you know, fantasize and feel happy. So there's this energy of the twin pulling someone into happiness and the other person kind of pulling away. That's the heart of the abandonment. That's the heart of the matter. You know, these people find joy in children and being a child. These people find joy, but it's very hard to cultivate this with all the troubles surrounding. Wow, we really got deep. I really think I should quit. It's been 2 hours. Because it's been so long, I think I should go ahead and do an extended. I've been promoting my subscription for a while, and only 2 of you have gotten it. Only 2. That's it. And I guess only 2 people are going to get to enjoy the extendeds. If you guys want to enjoy the extendeds, you can go to www.jks1111.com. You need to click monthly subscriptions. It's $99 a month. You're going to get all the zodiac sign extendeds. You're going to get this extended. You got the Divine Masculine extended from the other day. You're going to get astrological forecasts for your month. And you're also going to get a free question for yourself when you want that. Okay? So each of my subscribers get a free question included in the subscription, which is a $22 value. So if you want to do that, you know where to go. In this extended, I don't want to keep it long. My goal is 30 minutes. Hopefully it will just be 30 minutes. But I'm going to go over there, and I'm sorry I can't go longer. It's just been 2 hours. I'm going to go there, and we know what's going on in this person's thoughts and why they're back and forth. We know their struggle. We know your relationship. We know it's a twin flame connection. But I also want to get into your communion, the kind of relationship that you're going to have. What is this going to develop into? What is the outcome of this situation? I will go ahead and give the outcomes for the signs that I mentioned earlier, which the signs were Leo, Sag, Libra, Gemini, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Oh, Pisces. I forgot Pisces. All right, so the extended, I definitely want to get the outcomes for those signs. So if you are one of those signs, or your person is, and you really want to see this extended and more, and you'd like to be a part of this channel, and you'd like to be a member, and you'd like to send your support and your vibes so your connection and energy is always in my readings, you know where to go. It helps support this channel, it helps support me, and it helps you out so you get answers. Why do I think extendeds are important? Well, not only do they help me survive, but for you, the extended is important because it gives you guidance on where this relationship is going. I'll be honest with you, if this relationship ends in just life lessons and distance, then I think you should move on. I think you should continue spiritually with this journey, but find relationship somewhere else if that's what you really want to make you happy. And I'm going to be honest, if that's what comes out, that's what comes out. Okay? And I'll tell you the truth about it. Okay? If it comes out that you guys are going to have a reconciliation coming up in the month of August, which is quite the possibility with the Sun card, something that went from abandonment to success and happiness and togetherness, then I'll be happy to tell you that this summer I think this is going to come together. And I think you should hang on and pray and transform yourself and work on cultivating your spirituality and your connection. I'm going to say it if that's what comes out. If something comes out that says your connection is growing, keep sending out those sexual vibes. They're getting the message. They're feeling you. That pulls them in closer and closer and closer and closer. Keep doing that. Then that's what I'm going to say. If I find out that this person is so resistant against you and just not willing to budge right now and not interested in soul growth or listening to that voice calling them, and that they're flat out going to abandon you and that's it, they need to wake up and you need to let this go, and whatever happens needs to happen, then that's the outcome. Then that's the energy. But I'll be honest. Whatever the outcome is, I will be honest. If you are in this twin flame journey and you're not a basic person in a basic relationship, you're not in a karmic relationship, and this really resonates with you, and you feel like, wow, this is our situation, this is our connection, then I think you absolutely need to see what's going to happen in the extended, because you should know everything that you're looking at in this connection and what you have to look forward to. So that is definitely the gist of it. I can't believe it's gone on 2 hours and I've only got this amount of cards out. It's crazy. In the extended, like I said, I want to get the outcomes for those signs. I also want to get the divine feminine's kind of energy coming in here a little bit more, the little girl's energy, what she needs to do. So I'm going to get advice. What should you do if you're a feminine in this situation? What is your advice? What does Spirit want you to do right now in all of this? And if you're a divine masculine and you're watching and you're on this twin flame journey, I want to ask Spirit, what should you do right now? Where is your compass pointing? The cards that I'm going to choose to use in that extended, we're going to do some more DM messages. We're going to do my personal message cards. I want to do the Whispers of Love oracles as well. So I'm going to do those. I also want to do some more of these DM messages, confessions. I also want to get a couple more of this tarot out. All right, so that's pretty much where I'm headed. As far as an oracle goes, I'm thinking of using the Elquay. Okay, the Elquay oracle for sure is what I'm feeling called to pull. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and click off. I'm going to do a private extended, and I'll post that later today. I hope I see you guys on the other side. I hope that more people join. I hope that I get more of your subscribers on there. I hope that you want to join this movement, this twin flame movement, this voice, this collective. I hope that you guys want to grow this collective. Remember, when you subscribe, to hit your email, make sure that the spelling is correct. Make sure that you set a password and you remember it and you write it down, so that when you come back in to log in to click onto those videos, that you can be able to get in. Some people have a lowercase or an uppercase mistake and they can't get in, or their fingers hit the button they didn't realize they accidentally hit. And they can't remember because right now it's all black dots. And so they're kind of like, I don't know what's going on. My password was Twin Flames, and instead I put Twin Pames. You know, they don't understand what they wrote. So sometimes there can be some mistakes. So just take it slow, double check that when you're subscribing. And that's it. I thank you all for watching me. Remember, this love is a journey, not a destination. You know, so just keep swimming. Take it day by day. I think this relationship is beautiful, and basically what you guys got so far was just a lot of truth. Okay, a lot of truth about this twin flame journey and the connection you share. I know this person's making you hurt and upset because you guys are kind of fighting for this connection and they're pushing it away. At the same time, they're trying to stay stuck where they're at, but they're still called to you. And I know that that's super hard. And I am here to support you if anybody wants privates, personals. I also offer that on my channel. Just go to www.jks1111.com. I only have a few availabilities a month. I don't have a lot available. You can go ahead and schedule. www.jks1111.com. So if you're looking for something like that. And without further ado, that's it. That's the end. I will do some more of my 100 clubs tomorrow. And whenever I get some more subscribers here, I'll start doing those questions for the subscribers. So maybe let's go ahead and check on that tomorrow. And all the new subscribers, if you want to go ahead and get your questions answered tomorrow, let's go ahead and do that. Think about a very important question. Don't just ask me a basic question. What's going to happen next week? Or how does this person feel about me? I want you to get deeper in your question. Okay, I like a challenge. I need you to ask me, you know, what is the outcome of this relationship? What is the purpose of our connection? What is the reason that I'm going through this with this person? What is it I need to learn to excel in this journey? You know, I need you guys to ask important questions. All right? Not what are we having for dinner tomorrow and do they still love me? You know, just real important questions. Okay? Deep spiritual answers. Don't be afraid to ask them. Okay, so that's it, guys. I love you so much. Thank you. I send you with lots of love and light. Thank you for your forgiveness on my crazy heyday yesterday with my triggering and all of that, but I think it was all for a reason. It did help a lot of people through some of that, and it certainly helped me, and I feel good, and I'm really happy today. I'm in a really good vibe. So I hope you guys are. Be well, and I'll see ya. Remember, this love is a journey, not a destination. Just keep swimming. I'll see you on the other side, subscribers. I'll see you there. Love you. Bye. Thank you, moderators, for all you do.